When a nit has a big hand, but you have a bigger hand, go for big value. Playing a 2-5 game, guys. Nit, very tight guy, very straightforward, limps under the gun +1. We get, if I can get this to work, a few folds. I decided to raise on the button with ace 9 of diamonds to 25, very standard. The nit is going to call. Flop is 7-6 deuce, two-tone dynamic. Have the 2 diamonds. Our opponent checks. What are we going to do? We're going to bet range in position as one of our staples at Arch City Poker because our opponent is going to be very straightforward against this particular sizing in play. He decides to go ahead and raise. And when a nit does this, guys, we are not going to give him credit for anything other than basically top 2 or better here. He could have 7-6 suited. He could have all the sets. I don't think he's limp calling preflop with a hand like kings or queens, so I'm going to discount those. And the very rare super combo draw he might have, we do have the ace of diamonds. Could he have like 5-4 diamonds? Maybe, but nits don't raise draws, guys. They raise made hands. So he decides to raise. We're going to call with the implied odds and position. We go ahead and call. Jack of diamonds on the turn. The nit decides to now check. Guys, this would be a spot a lot of the time that I would drag this out over 2 streets. But when an opponent is a nit and they have a big hand and you have a bigger hand, you can go for big value. And I go for the unorthodox shove here because I know he's never folding. This is the most exploitative plus EV line we can take. In this particular spot with the diamond on the turn, a lot of times we would bet small because our opponent is going to react, again, very straightforward versus that. They'll raise off with the best hands they have, their top of range, or they'll just call with the weaker hands, and then we know exactly how to proceed on the river. Here, though, it's different. They didn't check call on the flop. They check raise. They have sets. They have maybe top 2. They're not going to fold these hands, especially the sets, guys, even though sets and top 2 are basically the same thing here. They're not going to fold. We go for the big value when the nit has a big hand. He ended up calling this off, and the river ended up luckily bricking off for us, and we did stack pocket 6s. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and let me know. See you in the next video. Thanks.